Welcome to Tech and Leaf channel Excel tutorial. In this video we are going to cover data validation. Data validation can be used to control what a user can enter into a cell. In our Excel, in department we can apply data validation. In our department there are only 3 departments, that are DevOps, HR and business. For this you have to select entire column, then go to data and in that data tools and in that data validation. Then once you select it, you will get an pop-up data validation. It will be having 3 tabs and in settings we have to make entry. In allow, if you click drop down, you can see many options. In this we have to select list, and in source we have to enter the value separated by comma. Here we have to write DevOps, HR, business and then select OK. In each cell from D2 to D24 on right hand side you can see a drop down list. You can select values in the range that you have entered in source in your data validation pop-up. You can choose the option from drop down list by using mouse to click on the option you want. Alt plus down arrow to view the list, and to select items you can use down arrow or up arrow, and to input selected item you can use enter. If you enter any value other than the drop down list, you will get an error message. We can customize this error message also. For this we have to go to same path, data, then data validation, and in the data validation pop-up we have to go to third tab, that is error alert. Here there is a checkbox for show error alert after invalid data is entered. You have to check that. And in style you have 3 options, that is stop, warning and information. First we will select stop, and in title you can write department name, and in error message you can customize error message and then enter OK. And when now you enter an invalid entry in D2 column, you will get an error pop-up. It will have a stop symbol and you will be having an option to retry or cancel. I am selecting retry. Now I am selecting one from the list. Now we will check for warning message. Go to same path, in style select warning, and now when I enter an invalid entry in D2, I will get a pop-up which have an warning sign symbol. Now the pop-up is asking should I continue, and I can select either yes or no, or I can select cancel. I am selecting yes and I am writing correct value in D2. Now we can check the third option, information. For this I am going to same path and selecting information in style. This time when I am entering an invalid entry in D2, I will be getting an information pop-up. It will have an information symbol, and in the pop-up I can select OK or cancel. If I select cancel, D2 will be having old value. If I select, it will be having new value and allow me to go further with this invalid value. In department column we know D2 value is invalid, rest all values are valid. To check invalid data entry we can select the entire column, go to same path and this time select circle invalid data. Now you can see D2 is circled with red mark because it is invalid data and rest all data are valid. Now I will explain decimal data validation. For this I will be creating one more column, hourly rate. As usual data entry part I will skip. Now data is entered. Now select the column and go to data validation, and this time in yellow you have to select decimal, and in data there are many options. In that I am selecting between. I will have to enter a range for minimum and maximum value. I am writing minimum as 16.22 and maximum 30.25. Then press enter. Now you can see in our column there are many values which is less than 16.22 and greater than 30.25. So in order to identify that, select the entire column, then go to same path and this time select circle invalid data. Now you can see all the invalid entries are circled with red, and there is an option to clear validation circle. For that you have to select clear validation circles. Also to find I2 is having invalid data, double click I2 without entering anything click enter button. Now you can see a pop-up which mentions this value does not match the data validation restrictions defined for this cell. You can retry and enter value which fall in between the data validation criteria. I have entered 16.22, which is the minimum value we have provided, and it has been accepted. And maximum value is 30.25. We will try with 13.25 now. I14 is also having invalid value, so I am putting here maximum value, which is also accepted. Now we will check for one more entry which fall in between our criteria. As I8 is also having invalid entry, we will select that and write some value like 20.12. It is accepting. Hope you all liked the video. Please like and subscribe and follow us in any of the platform, or you can directly connect us to www.techandleaf.com.